Hey, this is Erin Stetzer with Stetzer Builders, and we are here at Laura Yu Design Collective, and we're going to talk to Gina Elkins, the creative director here at Laura Yu.
Welcome in. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Come in.
I am so excited to be here with Gina here at Laura Yu Design Collective. We're going to talk about the builder-designer relationship and how that serves our clients well. So thank you so much for having me. And I have questions for you and more questions about how Laura Yu Design Collective has transitioned, and maybe you can talk a little bit about how you're serving your clients and how you've grown to serve them.
Sure. So historically, we were only an interior design firm, but since 2020, we've incorporated all services here. So now we are charged with the task of managing and developing the home design process from conception of the design, the initial plans, the floor plans, development of those drawings, obtaining a permit, and all the way through furnishing the home, down to the little toothbrush holder. So
Got it.
Yeah.
So everything.
Everything, A to Z.
A to Z. Mm-hmm. So my first question for you is, someone calls you and they say, Gina, we want to work with you. How do you organize that initial process? How do you move that forward?
Sure. So the first thing is we kind of feel them out. Like, is this a fit for Laura Yu Design Collective? And that's because we have a process that we've honed over the years. It's pretty tight, and we know that working that process warrants the best projects, always the best outcomes. And that's a culmination of all these things, right? Collaboration with you, collaboration with landscape team and other design professionals, also with our client. They are the ones leading the project, and we want to take guidance from them. And so we start with this pretty robust discovery process, asking them all kinds of questions.
Okay, give me an example.
Like, how many kids do you have and what are their names? How old are they?
Okay.
Do they play sports? We know this being moms, every kid comes in the door and where's the stuff go? You drop it here or the floor, and we want to make a home for that, And so we start talking through even lifestyle. How do you live? Are there pets in the home? Do we need a dog crate? Is there a cat space? These kinds of things. Are they into hobbies?
Okay, got it. So you've gone through this laundry list of, just collecting information. And now that you have the information, where does Gina go? What's your next step after that? Do you talk to builders?
So not yet.
Okay.
We do, in that discovery phase, start asking the question, is there a builder that you like to work with? Do you have someone in mind? And oftentimes the answer is, what, we don't. Could you recommend some people for us? And then when that question comes up, it's this strategy of letting the stars align, right? And matching everybody up, because personality has to come into it and economics have to come into it. Timing, we may want to work with the amazing Erin Stetzer, but who knows if timing aligns with their project, right? Mm-hmm. Aesthetics, right? So there's certain builders who do certain aesthetics and certain styles, so does that work? What we want to do is express how much we have a love for home. Mm. And so whatever that team looks like for the success of the client, that's how we want to build and structure it.
Got it.
So process and collaboration. I know how it feels from our side and what's important and how that needs to jive, And I think even though we're all separate entities, when we're on a project together, we become one team. How does that look for you? What does that look like in daily interactions with our client and the project? And
mm-hmm. So many times the builder enters a project late in the game. So the builder's job now is really to get up to speed quickly. I think what I've learned in the, past 20 years is the number one criteria for a project to run really well is communication. And it's across the board. It's communication with the internal team, Gina, communication with the clients, communication with everybody on the same page, And then I think our job too is just to give our clients, our job meaning you and me, is to give the client, just a really extraordinary experience. It should be an easy process. It should be lots of smiles and hugs when you show up to your job. Fun, right? Just an energy that every time that they're on that piece of property, they're happy, they're smiling.
And they know they feel like we have a gift that we get to deliver these homes to our clients. Like, this is a lot of the time their dream home, and like we get to be a part of that, and
that's a big deal.
Yes,
right. It's sometimes the most exciting thing going on in their lives, even though they have really cute kids. It's very exciting to build a home.